If I can play my small part in healing the world that I live in, then I think that's what I want to do. I know that's what I want to do.
This is a time we need to step up because we're in a race against time. If we don't address the inner lives of people.
Given the power relation, given the violences that are exerted constantly as well, the risks are that, that may well happen, that you actually abandon your sense of being a human person.
You have to quest to try to do the right thing. You have to quest for social justice. You have to quest for a more ethical life, a better society.
The work is to learn how to discern between what is healthy for you and what makes you feel inspired and loved and cared for and empowered, and what drains you and makes you feel like you're not enough.
To me, one of the sort of North Stars for me, like what would I keep heading towards, is that who is doing the informing? And that is one of the big things for me. Whose voice are we listening to?
I think that the ideas talked about, especially the existential ideas, have their roots everywhere. That's the nature of the existential givens, isn't that?
Even the ancient Greeks were struggling with the same questions that we are now. What should we do with our lives? What should we do with our time? What should we do with our relationships? So the idea of existentialism, modern as it is not modern at all.
As philosophy changes and the understanding of philosophy changes over time in European history, begins to align itself with the sciences and wants to think of itself as a science and wants to think of itself as doing empirical work. And so you do lose that aspect of the self-training that philosophy was originally offering to its practitioners.
Education is very powerful, very important thing for all of us. But the question is, what are you getting educated about? Because are you getting education to better yourself and to better humanity? Are you getting educated because you can buy more, be richer, be more exclusive, be more elitist?
We have to find and create something that gives us meaning.
It's an attitude, it is said. It's not a theory I learned. It is something I experience.
Because I get to choose, I have choice about what is meaningful to me. And choice is one of those, really central themes in existentialism, that the choice that we make about what we do next has a really big impact, and we are responsible for that.
The way to go is not to say, why is this happening to me and why, but the way to go is to say, okay, life is asking me questions, and how do I want to respond to them, and how do I want to answer these questions with my life, with my lived experience.
Life is participation, contribution, engagement, exploration, questioning, wondering, learning, creating.
Find kindred spirits. Anytime I'm going through something, if I tune into that, I'm not alone.
You don't start from this blank slate. There has to be suffering. There has to be a great deal of chaos, to turn that into something valuable.
Follow where your heart and head go to.
Who knows? We could walk away with a new idea or a new practice, or a shift in how we view life or each other. We just have to be willing and curious.
There's a personal story to it. I mean, I felt like I've come home almost 10 years back when I stumbled upon existential psychotherapy.
Follow your bliss and keep your fingers crossed. Hope for the best.
You are the proof of humanity. You are the light, you are the shadow. Every era is hidden within you.